Hi, Life Group Leaders. Pastor Craig here with your weekly update. I've got 4 things I want to share with you today real quick, just by way of a shorter email, we hope. Let's go! I've written them down in my little handy-dandy notebook to help me remember. So the first thing I want to share with you is this weekend we wrap up our series Upon This Rock, looking at the great mission or commission of the church as given by the Lord Jesus in Matthew chapter 28. It's a familiar passage to be sure. I'm also praying that the Lord be leading us with fresh perspective and fresh understanding and even a fresh heart, not just to see and to hear, but also to believe, and even as a church to join in this great mission that the Lord has called us to and who comes alongside us in. So that's the weekend we're looking at ahead in the teaching series. Pastor Chuck on one campus, myself on another. I'm going to be walking through that text of Matthew 28. Just a beautiful passage. I pray that that encourages you as well as leaders and also gives us lots of opportunities and places to put holds for our people in our group to be leading them to be joining in this great commission as well. Okay, the second thing I want to share with you is the series that we're looking at ahead in the next couple of weeks. We actually have little one-off sermon series. Next weekend, Pastor Chuck and I again are going to be diving into a one-off series or one-off message in worship, and we're going to be diving into John chapter 4, maybe a little Romans 12 also in there. Lord willing, that's where we're going. And then the weekend following that, our senior pastor returns. And so we're going to be having a special, real burning on his heart kind of message. And so we're excited to listen to that, pick that up as well. So that's the next 2 weeks. And then for the next series that kicks off our fall together as a church, I'm going to hold off on telling you that yet. But we're excited. More news to come, okay? The third thing I want to share with you is that in the next couple weeks also, when Pastor Key returns, we're going to be having a curriculum shift. So we're winding down these last couple days or last couple weekends with the curriculum supply outlet that we're using. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to take that over. And I want to share with you a little bit more about philosophies of curricula in the days ahead and tell you some of the changes that I'm going to make and hopefully help you through those changes. I think they're going to be positive. I hope you're encouraged by them. I hope the curriculum continues to be as helpful, if not more helpful, than it already is. But I want to share a little bit more detail about that. It has to do with curriculum philosophy. I may send out an independent email next week to just kind of fill you in on some of that. Okay? And then the last thing I want to share with you is just last week I sent out something about having coffee with Craig, and man, oh man, was I overwhelmed in a great way with all the people who wanted to have coffee with me, and I love that. And let me just say this, if it didn't come across clearly, you don't have to like coffee, you don't have to drink coffee, we could just meet. It's just an opportunity to hit into my calendar really in an easy way. I get those emails right away. I find out who wants to have time with me, and just an opportunity for me to sit down and get to know a little bit more of your story, get to hear about God's grace in you, and we get to chat and meet maybe face to face. So I've had a lot of people take advantage of that, but there's still a lot more dates, specifically in the month of August. And so I put that link again in this email as well for you to take advantage of, okay? All right, please sign up. I'd love to meet with you. All right, I'll let you go with that. Thank you. I kept it down under 4 minutes. How great is that? All right, love you guys. Thank you again for all your service and all you're doing for our church. May the Lord bless you this week as you do that.